7 things I don't spend money on. Stay tuned. Hi, my name is Sheila and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about 7 things that I don't spend money on. Well, maybe I should rephrase that. Of course, I have to spend some money, but I don't spend much money on. And they're more high-end things. So I'll start down the list, but before I do, I want to thank you for being here and invite you to subscribe to my channel. It's free. Ring that bell for all future notifications. Give me a like if you like it, and leave me a comment. All right, well, let's get started on this. The first thing would be high-end makeup or expensive makeup. I do not spend money on. Well, I never have. Ever, ever, ever. I've never bought anything except drugstore. Now, bear in mind, I have not been wearing makeup for long, so it's only been about a year and a half or a little over a year. So I just was never into it. And I get all my makeup at the drugstore. And I feel like it makes me look just fine. Maybe I would look better in high-end. I don't know. I've never tried any. But I am perfectly content with my drugstore makeup. You know, they have some really nice products. And as long as my skin tone looks even, or I can have some color by adding blush or some lipstick or something, then I feel like I look okay. You know, I look put together. So why would I spend money on something that costs $40 for a bottle of foundation when I can get one for, well, anywhere from maybe $5, like e.l.f. or Wet n Wild, up to maybe $12 to $13 or something. Revlon, something like that. And at the end of the day, I'm just going to wash it off anyhow. So I don't work outside the home. You know, I'm not a big social person. Of course, nobody can socialize right now, but I never was. I don't go to fancy events, so I just never thought about it, and I don't need it. Number 2 would be skincare. Now, I love my skincare. I just love skincare. And I love the products that I use, but they are not expensive. They're very reasonable. The ones that they sell like in an esthetician's office, SkinCeuticals or whatever the other names are, I think Obagi is one that's expensive. You know, I just don't buy it. I don't know if it would make a huge difference. The things that I've read and heard, whether they're true or not, I don't know. But that it's just a lot of marketing because they're still not FDA approved. So it's kind of in the same category, whether it comes from the drugstore or online, something $10 a bottle as opposed to something $90 a bottle. And there's so many dupes out there. They have the same ingredients that are really good for your skin. Why would I waste my money on high-end skincare? So I don't spend money on that. Number 3 would be fashion, and that's clothing. I don't buy at expensive stores. I've never bought any clothing from a boutique. I buy my clothes from Ross or Marshalls. I used to get some things at Stein Mart. They have really nice clothes, and I would get them when they were on sale. And so I felt like I got a fair price. I will get clothes at Walmart. So it doesn't matter as long as it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. There's no shirt or top that I'm going to wear that needs to cost $80, $75, $100, even $50. I don't need it. I feel like I can look just as good in a $10 top. And we go through our clothes and fashions and things change, colors change. So we don't always wear our clothes for long. We might wear them a couple times. That's another reason. And like pants or jackets and things like that. There's some really cute jackets in TJ Maxx and Marshalls that are very fair priced. So why would I spend $100 or $150? Now, if you like that, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying for me, it's something I've never done. So I'm not used to it anyhow. Next would be shoes. I like shoes, and fortunately, a lot of shoes are given to me, so I don't have to buy many. But when I do buy shoes, I don't buy cheap shoes. Like I don't buy shoes at Walmart. Not that there's anything wrong with that. They have some cute ones. I just never have. But again, I get mine like at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I've gotten a couple pair at Stein Mart when they've had their 50% off sale. But I know there are some people that spend $300, $400, $500 just for a pair of shoes, or $800 for a pair of boots. There's no way I could or would ever do that. Again, if you like that, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just talking about me. And the next would be purses. I don't spend money on purses. The most expensive purse I have bought, I believe, was $24.95. I think that's the most expensive one I have bought. And that's enough for me. And again, I get mine at the discount stores, and they're pretty, they're fashionable. I can get the colors that I like. So I just don't feel like I need any that costs more than that. Now, a lot of this could come from my background. So, and I understand that. Where I have been in my life many years ago, golly, if I had $100, give me $10 to buy the purse, and the $90 goes in the purse. That's what I want to do with my $100. And I still have that same mindset. Let me have the $90 in the purse, and I'll find a $10 purse. It's just my personality. Next would be jewelry. I have never purchased expensive jewelry, and I don't feel that I need it. I love costume jewelry, and I think it's very pretty. And sure, it's not the same. It's not going to last forever. It doesn't have value behind it and things like that. I understand that. But as far as just, your everyday look, I always wear earrings. And I usually put a necklace on for a video, but I don't wear them every day. And they don't need to be expensive. I can accessorize with costume jewelry, and again, I get real pretty pieces at Stein Mart. I keep talking about them, and now they're closed, but if you've ever been there, they always had markdowns on theirs. And then I get really nice stuff at Marshalls and TJ Maxx. So that's where I'm at with jewelry. I do not spend money on pampering myself. I have never had a pedicure in my entire 69 and a half years. I have had one manicure, and that was, that would be 24 years ago for my youngest son's wedding. I went and got a manicure. That's the one and only one I have ever had. I have never had a massage. Now that I would love to have, and I feel like I would spend the money on that. I have a lot of back problems. My muscles are like a cobblestone street back here. I have so many knots, and I need a good workover. So I'm not objectionable to getting a really good deep tissue massage. I just haven't done it. I've thought about it, but I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. So those are just 7 things that I just don't spend money on. And we're all different. We all have different tastes and different ways we like to spend our money. And we all like different things. And again, I may love all of it, the high-end stuff. But since I've never tried it, you don't miss something you've never had. So I am very content with the way I spend my money on these type of products. And I just wanted to share that with you all. I would love to hear, how you feel. In the comment section, let me know if it bothers you to spend money on things like that, or if you're okay with it, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. We all come from different places, and it's fun to just share and get to know more about each other. And I thought that's something you should know about me, because it is who I am. So that's all I have for you today. But of course, I do have an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip today is on judging. And I thought that was very appropriate since I just explained that I don't spend money on, fashion, makeup, skincare, and all those things. And I want to be very clear that I judge no one if they do like to do that. So let me read something to you. This is from Matthew 7, and it says, "Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye?" I felt like that was very important to say, because I'm talking about me and how I feel about spending money on certain things. I realize not everybody feels that way, and I respect everybody's opinion in what they do. I may spend money on things that you may never spend money on. I'll give you an example. The esthetician. If I could go every day, every week, every month for facials, for anything that they do there, I would go. I would have no problem with it. And you may feel like, well, I would never spend money on that. I'd rather put my money into more high-end skincare. And that's fine. That's what I'm talking about. The difference. We all have the freedom and the right to do things the way we want to do them. So I wanted to share with you that that is something that I would spend money on. And the more money I had, the more I would spend it on going to the esthetician, because I love it, and because I love skincare, and I'm just so into it that they can guide me and tell me what I need, and do things, maybe a certain type of facial, or like microneedling. Everybody microneedle, well, I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people do microneedling at home. And it's fine. It's okay to do that. I'm afraid to do it. So I'm going to pay the esthetician to do microneedling on me. And you may think, my goodness, why would you spend that money to do that when you can buy the roller for very minimal cost and do your own? And you're right, I could do my own. I'm just afraid to do it. So that's where I'm going to put my money. So I wanted to share that with you, just so that you know that there's no judging here. I respect what you do, and I'm sure you respect what I do. And it's just all about loving each other respecting each other, not judging each other, and being fair. I just wanted to share that with you. I thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Well, until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya!